All right, hello everyone. If you could just put on your headphones and give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Awesome, perfect. I'll give the other guys another 30 seconds before I start. I can do the introduction first, right? So my name is Andreas Meyer. I work for Porsche Informatik, and I'll be giving you a short talk today, a lightning talk about how we use Lakeflow Connect to get our customer-centric use cases to the next level. Is the audio fine? Because I was at the DevOps thing and it was horrible yesterday. We're good? Okay, perfect. So they had me put this in. You've seen it several hundred times. I'm not going to read it. The title is Unifying Customer Data to Drive a New Automotive Experience with Lakeflow Connect. It is in essence what I told you that I'm going to talk about. Before I start going into the content, I'm afraid I need to clarify, or I want to clarify who Porsche Holding Salzburg is actually, because we are not Porsche AG, we're not a car manufacturing company. Porsche Holding Salzburg is a company shaping the mobility solutions of tomorrow, but we're not Porsche AG, the car manufacturer. We are indeed Europe's largest and most successful automotive distributor. And we are part of the Volkswagen Group, but we do not build cars. This is just very important to understand all the use cases and everything that we do. We're not in the car manufacturing business. Just a few facts to underline this. So just last year, 2024, we sold almost 700,000 cars. We have about 37,000 employees, and we own and operate almost 500 retail shops internationally in 29 countries worldwide. Porsche Holding Salzburg is structured in 4 business units, business areas, which is automotive wholesale, where cars get imported, right? There's the automotive retail, where you can go to a sales rep and purchase a new car, where you can get your car serviced, etc. There's financial services, where you can get a leasing or a finance offer on your new car, and there's IT systems, and this is Porsche Informatik, the company that I work for. Porsche Informatik is developing and delivering software and IT solutions for the automotive industry and for mobility solutions in general. So we have over 180 software solutions in place right now. We develop them with over 950 employees, and they're live in over 140 countries. So the projects that we do are very international. At Porsche Informatik, we work according to these 4 core principles down here. So there's seamless customer experience through customer-centric design and customer-centric data model. We ensure efficient and secure operations through standardized and scalable and integrated IT. We ensure the speed and the flexibility through agile co-creation, and we leverage opportunities via data and technology by AI-based data-driven models and cloud technologies. All right, now you know who we are. Now let's say what are we doing? What is my team actually doing? So I'm a team lead of our data and AI team within Porsche Informatik, and we are on the one hand side responsible for our advanced data analytics platform for Porsche Holding, and on the other hand side we're building use cases on top of that platform. So we do both. And this said analytics platform is then Porsche Holding's foundation for all these scalable data science and AI initiatives. Databricks, as you can see in the icons, is the core of the platform. We've migrated the platform 3 or 4 years ago to the public cloud, and it's been a great journey ever since. With this platform, as probably all of you guys as well who are using Databricks, we can allow actionable insights through cutting-edge data science and AI models, right? That's a given. Therefore, we enable our business to have smart business use cases that really add value. We also support the company in democratizing data and AI by providing a ready-to-use and secure sandbox environment for interested business departments. Right? They can just request this from us, and the next day they're good to go and start their own analysis based on their data. And last but not least, what is super nice with Databricks at the core of this analytics platform, we can really have fast prototypes and ensure fast time to market. And all of this enables our mother company, Porsche Holding Salzburg, to become a data-driven organization. I will now highlight two exemplary use cases, customer-facing use cases that will underline why and how we're then using Lakeflow Connect. So I'll get to that. Please be patient with me. Project Scorpion is a very successful use case that we kicked off 3 years ago, I believe, with the goal of increasing customer loyalty in after sales. We have these 5 goals here. Well, there's going to be 5 goals. The first one is to increase customer satisfaction. It's a given. Every company wants to do that. Every customer-facing company wants to do this. On the same side, we want to reduce customer churn because, as you can imagine, once your vehicle gets older, you might not go back to a certified dealership. You might start going to a non-certified dealership that might give you a better rate on your service, on your repairs. We want to reactivate lost customers, so customers that haven't been at our dealerships for a certain period of time. Generate individualized marketing campaigns, so we're not going to send out these random emails to everyone saying, hey, come in for this and that service, but we actually want to know what's the next service that is due for your vehicle and then act accordingly. So have this like hyper personalization almost in there. And the last goal with this project is to leverage upselling potential at the point of sale. So when you are at the dealership, so the service advisor can also, with a data-driven model in the background, tell you or ask you, hey, I know you're here for a broken taillight, but we see actually that your oil filter is due within the next few weeks. Should we exchange that while you're here already so you don't need to come back again? All of this leading towards the goal of enabling our dealerships to deliver or to proactively invite the right customer to the right service or for the right service at the right time. So this is just an exemplary customer-facing use case, and I have another one with the Porsche, with the financial services, where we of course offer leasing contracts, right? And before your leasing contract expires, of course, Porsche Bank is interested in renewing that one, right? We want to give you a new vehicle, and this use case wants to provide the right follow-up leasing vehicle at the right time with the right financial details. So are you just gonna upgrade from, I don't know what you guys are driving here in the US, but I don't know, from a Volkswagen Golf 7 to the newest version to an 8, or from this Porsche to this Porsche, or from this Audi to another Audi? Or are you actually going across our brands? Because we're a multi-brand company, right? So there's Audi, VW, commercial vehicles, Seat, Skoda, so everything is in there. Maybe it's time for you to upgrade, if you want to call it that way, from a Skoda to a VW or to an Audi. So this is what that use case is about. And we're very good at calculating these insights and delivering these insights to our customers. But the next question, or the challenge that we're facing is, how do we get these best out to the customers, right? So how to deliver these insights to have a really great customer experience. And this is where now we had to face the question, okay, how can we integrate our execution kind of the story, so where we use CRM systems like Salesforce, with our insights side of the medallion, right? So Salesforce with our advanced analytics platform. The goal was here to eliminate the existing data silos, I think like almost all the companies are facing or were facing, and to establish a scalable and unified data infrastructure between the CRM and our analytics platform. As you can imagine, Lakeflow Connect was the answer, or is the answer, how we built that bridge between Salesforce and Databricks. It is very easy to use. I don't know if you've seen like videos or demos of it, but it can be set up with minimal effort. And the nice thing about this, and this is also, or was partly mentioned in the keynote this morning, is that it really frees up development time. So my team can actually focus on tasks that add more value to our business, and they can innovate instead of spending hours on creating a custom connector. They're well capable of doing so, but I don't even want them to do so because it's just, a lot of extra work, maintenance effort, etc. What is also very nice with Lakeflow Connect is the integration, like the end-to-end integration basically with Databricks. So it's governed, or it can be governed with Unity Catalog. It's very efficient through serverless compute and Delta Live tables, and it can be deployed via the asset bundles. And I'm very sorry, but it's not going to get more technical about this, because there's actually not a lot to show, right? This is a screenshot. This is then how it would look like. It's set up in a 4-step way. There was a talk earlier this morning where I was on stage with Manish, a product manager from Databricks, who showcased all of this. So it's really not a lot of effort to do it. It's quite straightforward and simple. And the very cool thing is that we've been running this for a few months now, and we had no issues, not a single issue, zero maintenance effort, and everything is just running smoothly. We do daily updates because that's just sufficient for our use case, but I believe you can get this down to whatever you want, like multiple things a day. But for us, daily is definitely sufficient. We don't need more than that. And the advantages of that, I mean, besides what I already said here at the beginning, right? Now we can really focus on delivering added value instead of spending time and effort on this custom code connection. So I just wanted to stress that again. And we were able, by leveraging Lakeflow Connect, to reduce and boost. And the nice thing about this is we were able to reduce and boost for business and IT. So for both sides. For the business sides, what did we reduce? We reduced the risk and the cost for data connectivity. Because in fact, we did like estimations for a custom connector, and we did our effort estimations for setting up Lakeflow Connect. And it was 85% faster actually to set up just Lakeflow Connect than having a custom connector there. And of course, boost time to production. Of course, if it's less effort, we're also faster. We were able to boost time for production. And on the other hand side here, for the IT side, we were able to reduce maintenance and complexity. And we were able to boost the added value. So, right, as I already said, we can now focus on really adding value and innovate in my team. And it does not stop here. So where do we go from here? So Porsche Holdings' success story basically is now that we need to tap into these new possibilities that we gain from combining the customer interaction data from Salesforce with our insight generation side of things from our analytics platform. And we want to, or we are boosting innovation with that. We're sharpening our customer focus, and we can even accelerate AI. How do we do this? So boost innovation. Okay, I repeat myself here, but this is a very good, very important point for me. I can have my team, which are very capable data scientists and data engineers, now focus on innovation, focus on meaningful things and not these tedious engineering tasks. So yeah, doing that. Sharpen customer focus and increase customer engagement and customer satisfaction. We can now, with having the customer engagement data there, put another level on what I'm just going to call hyper-personalization of these use cases. So not only do we have the insights from, if we think back to the Scorpion use case where we know, okay, to which service you invite at what time, time meaning like day or week, but we can now leverage the customer interaction data to actually say, okay, and for you, I'm going to send the email out at 8 a.m. because at 8 a.m. you're always checking your emails. For you, it's going to be 12 a.m. when you go for lunch, 12 p.m. in that case, when you go for lunch. And for another person, it might be 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m. So we can take this further and really have more personalized campaigns there at the end as well. How do we accelerate AI? Kind of already what I mentioned, right? We just include this customer engagement data, we get the data product better, and what I just said with then talking to the customers. And that in a nutshell was our successful story, or is Porsche Holdings' success story, leveraging Lakeflow Connect. And yeah, that was it from my side. There's time for questions, but I was also asked to show you this slide. So please complete the survey. You know where to find it. And then, yeah, question.